Hello and welcome to Dear Diary. Dear Diary is a narrative series that tells the story of an African woman. It is interesting, educative and entertaining. New episodes are uploaded on Mondays. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe and share. Dear Diary, finally some good news. I was hired to work as a cook in one hotel in town. I'm to begin work this morning. It's not my dream job, but at least it's something. I'll be working every day from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and my starting salary is 80,000 francs. I'm going to be in charge of Cameroonian dishes only. I'm grateful to have something doing. At least I can save up for bigger things. I got the news of the vacancy on Tuesday morning from Manka's mom. The hotel belongs to a renowned family whom she happens to be close to, so she has been very instrumental in securing the job for me. I owe her one. Manka has been coming to the house frequently lately. I've observed she's happier and free-minded these days. I'm so happy seeing her the way she is, but I have a small worry. I don't like the way Prosper looks at her when she's around. I don't want to run into conclusions, but I'm just hoping it's not what I'm thinking. Prosper seems to have changed though. I guess it's just my mind playing tricks on me. This week has been very interesting, at least compared to the last couple of weeks. I've been in touch with Karacho. He calls me every day, sometimes even twice. I told him the incident that happened with Besem and he was very disappointed at her. He called her and spoke to her bitterly about what she did. He sent me 20,000 francs on Wednesday after I told him about the job. I didn't ask for anything. He just told me I might be needing money for transportation to and from work. I'm really grateful having Karacho as a friend. Besides my family, no one ever takes care of my financial needs. It's strange having external help, in a very nice way though. I feel like there are just so many people who have high expectations of me, so I intend to put in my best in everything I do. I hope that best yields good fruits. As a matter of fact, I want to make all of them proud of me. As the saying goes, if you don't come from a rich family, make sure a rich family comes from you. That's what's on my mind right now. Grabbing all opportunities that come my way and making good use of them. Something bizarre did happen on Tuesday though. The day I went to drop my job application, I met the receptionist who directed me to the office of the human resource officer. He told me I am going to have to put in my best in everything I wanted in order to secure my job. He stretched on the word everything, as if to pass an indirect message. I didn't understand what he meant by that, but I nodded. On Thursday evening, he called me. His name is Mr. Atem, by the way. It was a strange number, so I picked the call and waited for the caller to speak first. He greeted, but I didn't recognize the voice, so I went ahead to ask who it was. It's Mr. Atem, and I'm calling to find out how you are doing. He said. I'm fine, thank you, sir, I responded. I'm just calling to let you know a few things about this job. The way you dress to work is very important. What you wear sells the image and the quality of this hotel. I hope you understand what I mean. I understand, sir, I replied. Good. He said, have a nice week and see you on Monday. Thank you, sir. When he hung up, my mind kept driving wild. I hope this is not one of those jobs where I'll be required to dress half naked just to impress customers. But I'm only a cook. I'll be spending all my time in the kitchen, so who cares what I wear? Well, I'll try my best to look good. but not in this. I was still processing Mr. Atem's call when a message got into my phone from him. Good night, Elizabeth. You are very beautiful. You can achieve anything if you cooperate with me. That was the content of the message. I didn't reply. Something told me to withdraw immediately and not even consider the offer, but I decided against it. I'm a woman, and I understand that things like this are bound to happen. If I run away from this job, I'm going to have to run away from a million others. It didn't end there. The height of disrespect was later that night. Mr. Atem sent me a picture of himself, half naked, with only his shorts on, no caption. I was baffled, bewildered, disappointed, and confused. I didn't say a word. A couple of minutes later, he deleted the photo. I didn't know what to make out of it. I thought of reporting him to Manka's mom, but I didn't have any evidence to support my claim. Also, a part of me wanted to give him the benefit of doubt. Maybe it was an error. The fact that he deleted it might have meant it wasn't intended for me. How disgusting. I said my night prayers and went to sleep. Are hasn't called me throughout the week. Well, maybe he has. I blocked him on calls and WhatsApp, so even if he tries, he can't get to me. I have a feeling he's under a spell or something, but that's not my problem. My problem is that Besem has been trying to call me and be friendly with me. I think she's just pretending to be friendly. I ignored 3 of her calls, but then she sent me an SMS saying she's sorry for her behavior, and she kept asking me how Paul was doing. I didn't reply. She sent another apology message yesterday, but I didn't reply. This morning, I blocked her too. I want nothing to do with those people. About my Fund the Food initiative, yesterday I made some cookies, natural fruit juice and meat pies for the kids. The children had fun. The week's contribution amounted to 12,000 francs. That's the highest we have had so far. I saved 2,000 francs and used 10,000 francs. I've not really been there for them, so I wanted to give them a treat. I played some music which they danced to. I did notice this one little girl. I saw her for the first time yesterday. She seemed weak and looked malnourished. I could count the hairs on her head. Her eyes were bulging and very white. I could tell from her looks that she wasn't okay. I asked Prosper if he knew her, and he said she recently just came into the neighborhood. She's called Binui, and she lives with her grandmother. I took interest in her immediately I saw her. When the children were leaving, I decided to take her home personally, only to get there and find out she had recently lost her mom to HIV. My heart broke when I heard that. Her mom had been living in Douala, a very promiscuous life. All attempts to make her change had proven useless. She had died a few months ago, and no one knew Binui's father. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about Binui. Her tiny face kept coming to me in my dream. So I decided that I was going to help her any way I could. I was going to get her to the hospital and have her screened for HIV. After all, HIV can be controlled with antiretrovirals and the right diet. Dear Diary, today, consciousness is the word. Being aware and responsive to one's surroundings. A lot is happening around me. There is so much I can do if only I pay attention to the needs of others. I need to observe my surroundings carefully and give the necessary attention to those who need it.